Believe it or not, the OpTic Scuff House has been in the works for, I'd say, a good 6 months. Ever since the egging and the harassment started to become like a problem, it was interfering with the players' like ability to play tournaments on the weekends. Moms were coming by with like in a van with like 7 kids and knocking on a door trying to meet people. And although I am all about meeting fans and having the guys interact with fans, if we're in a public setting like the mall or a restaurant or anything, absolutely come by and say hello. We're in a public space, right? But when it comes to like our workplace and it's different for us because it's not an office, right? It's our living quarters as well. That became a little bit more of an invasion of privacy. I know that being a public figure, you don't have the option of being private anymore. But in your own home, you should have that ability to live, right? It shouldn't be that much to ask. So to the moms that came out to visit, thank you for bringing your kids out here. We appreciate it. But there's a time and a place for everything, and that was not the time.
The entire house situation, we could never talk about it for so long, but there were so many different houses that we were going to live in. You guys don't understand. We were going around, behind the scenes just looking at, I think we scoped out 4 or 5 different places. We went and looked at them, talked to the realtors, tried to work out deals. None of them worked until we finally came across this, or Hex did. He put in a lot of work trying to find the right spots. So it was 4 or 5, maybe even 6 months before we got to announce. So it was hard, keeping it under wraps, and also hard just living in that other disgusting place.
I think the main reason why we haven't been making as many videos here altogether is simply because Black Ops 3 just dropped. Everybody wants to see Black Ops 3 content. That's like the main wave right now. Everybody wants to see that. So whenever Black Ops 3 dies down a little bit, I mean, not dies down, you guys know what I mean. Whenever it's been out for like a month or 2, I think that we'll start to really engage and use the house a lot more for what it actually is.
Nick, what are you doing about your Jetta?
I haven't answered the call.
Throwing it away.
What?
Throwing it away.
What about if we make a video with it?
I'm down for that.
What if we were to like...
Jesus. Oh my god, it was rendering too.
Wait, did you save?
Yeah, but it was at like 90%.
Okay, listen. This is what we did at the old house.
Where's my remote?
Which one is it?
It's the remote.
No, which one is it that turns it off?
I'm not sure.
Alright, is it this one? Alright, listen. You gotta plug in somewhere else. You can't plug in there, because that's gonna continue to happen unless you're gonna do what we did at the old house, which is tape it. So you couldn't do it.
I'd never hit those switches.
What do you mean?
Oh, I use this for everything. The only time that's gonna happen is when you come in here. So,
listen, I'm telling you, don't plug that shit in
where
here.
else am I supposed to
Fucking in the other one, god damn it!
Idea.
What if we paint the car?
What if we paint make an OpTic car and give it away?
What if we make an OpTic car? What if we take it to mini West Coast Customs?
Deck it out.
Deck it out.
And what? Give it away or keep it as like?
No, fix it. Like get it up and running. Fix it. Change the engine, maybe. Like do it all up, and then give it away. No, we'll give it an OpTic paint job, right? Like we'll take it to mini West Coast Customs.
Have them get it wrapped. We'll throw OG logos on it.
All 3
Hit up
Shit, I'll chip
Exhibit.
in.
I'll call Exhibit. You hit him on the Twitter.
I'll chip in. Dead serious. If you guys want to do that.
Yeah, I can't even make that joke about I'll hit him up because I'm verified. He'll get my text because you guys are all verified. Because you guys are all verified.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel dirty in this room all of a sudden. Is there unverified people in here? Oh, gross.
Yeah, so Advanced Warfare, obviously, I'm still around, but I didn't come back to compete, full time. With Black Ops 3, honestly, I could see myself. I talked to Rambo not too long ago. I texted him out of the blue, and I was like, listen, if we were ever going to come back, we spent so much of our lives dedicated to this thing. Why not be a part of when it is actually huge, not only financially, but just how much exposure it is, how much fun it's going to be playing in the tournaments. I don't know if I could see myself trying to compete in every single tournament, taking it like super seriously, playing 10 hours a day. But I actually do think it would be really fun to play in a few tournaments for fun, get together like an old squad or some guys that think it would be cool to play a tournament and don't get pissed if we only get, I think I could get top 8, to be honest. I think if we put a little time into it, top 8, top 6, I'll turn some heads out there on the sticks. I heard the M8 is back and it's really good. If I can use an assault rifle, people, they doubt me, but y'all don't understand. I will fuck you up in Call of Duty. Like, I've played so much Call of Duty, I will not be taken down. So just remember, if I'm out there and we're playing in the open bracket against each other, I'm not taking it easy on you.
I absolutely love the game in terms of competitive and public matches. Everything, you know, even zombies I had fun playing, and I've never had fun playing zombies. Just the whole entire game, to me, is just what Call of Duty should be. I think that every single Call of Duty installment from this point on should be like Black Ops, the whole series, and you know, anything other than that is, it should be considered like a fail.
This year specifically for Call of Duty, we can't afford to have an amateur look. Every single tournament that we do this year has to be done professionally. It has to have a prize pool that's going to benefit the players, and it's going to have, and it has to have this swag to it, right? And I hate using that word, but it's got to have its own place in esports. To this day, we're still considered one of the smallest one, but our community is so strong, our community is so involved that we are loud enough to let everybody know that Call of Duty eSport is here and Call of Duty eSports has been here. But now that we have obviously the support and the backing of Treyarch, I think that we're gonna really blow up this year. That's my hope, at least, and I'm gonna try my damnedest to make sure that it happens.
That's not how you do it.
It is how you do it.
That's not how you do it.
Silly shit one by one.
Green star. Goddamn Jamie.
I don't understand what you're
Did
doing.
you vote today?
For what?
Oh, did I vote? To vote, you just tweeted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
Yep, I did.
You guys have to do it.
I
already
did.
did it.
You have to.
I think
But
that's how the gaming want to do it.
But the voting ends December 3rd, so the last week of November we're gonna fucking hit it hard. We have to win this shit.
We're gonna win it.
Yeah, I thought we
It's
won last
impossible
year.
for anyone else to win.
I thought we won last year.
No, well, it's not impossible.
Who's in it right now?
Because there's like a lot of Call of Duty fans that watch like TSM, the Watch Fanatic, and all that shit.
I was just.
And they're just gonna hate on us just to hate on us. So we gotta make sure that we vote and then we get the fans to vote. Because it's not just gonna be a win for us, it's gonna be a win for Call of Duty. Because right now everybody's like always shit talking COD. And right now it's not an OpTic thing, it's a Call of Duty thing. Yeah, we'll accept title, thank you, but it's a Call of Duty thing. So it's like hashtag TGA OpTic Gaming.
I think Black Ops 3 will be really good for competitive. I think that the meta is going to change a lot throughout the whole year because Treyarch is going to stay on top of gun balancing throughout the whole year, which is going to be huge because one tournament, one gun's going to be the main primary that people use. Next tournament, Treyarch's going to tweak the gun a little bit, and then maybe another gun emerges. And with the ban and protect system, something that I want to do right now is ban the Vesper every single time because the Vesper is like an instant kill. So I like to really play with a gun like the BMP where it feels more like an MSMC. So, you know, the ban and protect really goes a long way with banning what you don't want to play with. So I think that it's going to work out well.
Vandahar, he's just a big fan of competitive COD, and he knows that, you know, the pros, the competitive play, stuff like that. Video games to me are competitions, and you know, it's just going to bring the longevity of the game up. To developers, that's really important. And, you know, I think that Vandahar really realizes this. He realizes that, you know, if a game is competitive, people are going to want to play it over and over and over and over and over.
So last year, Call of Duty lived on MLG.tv. There were a lot of reasons for that, and there were a lot of good things that prompted that, obviously. If MLG didn't partner the players the way that they did, if they didn't do that, we wouldn't have been able to have a consistent league structure because they needed that sort of support, they needed that sort of funding in order to create the events that they did.
I feel good about everything moving back to Twitch. Obviously, I'm with MLG and I'm contracted with MLG. Everyone knows that. It's not a surprise to anybody. But with Twitch, I feel like it's really good for the game. I feel like it'll get a lot more exposure with a lot of new fans coming in because they'll just stumble upon the game in the tournament and be like, oh wow, this is pretty cool. I think that Black Ops 3 is very enjoyable to watch as well, much like Black Ops 2 was. So I think that we'll see a lot of the people that sort of transitioned into Counter-Strike come back. So I think that we'll start to see our viewers start to rise again. I think people really enjoy watching the tournament. I think it's going to be a fun time.
The things, the glass things?
Yeah.
What are they?
Trophies.
I need a Black Ops 3 one for Sunday, okay?
You'll get like 6.
Likes?
Maybe 7.
What the fuck? See, Seth, you obviously didn't read Mind Gen.
Shut up.
Right?
Don't get him started.
I got the book in the backpack if you need it.
Please don't get him started.
Do you?
Alright, I'm good. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good, brother? Much love, as always.
Honestly, you want Chipotle.
Dude, you want Chipotle, but yeah, I want it too, Damon.
Yeah, you do.
And it was intensified because of Benadryl. I read it online that Benadryl intensifies it.
Dude, you just made that up.
I was literally punching the bed last night, like trying to fall asleep.
You literally just made all that up.
Okay, I made it up. Like, how the fuck could I make something up like that? I'm not that creative.
You're a freak.
Restless leg syndrome?
What the hell is that, dude? Yeah, I've
Dude,
never heard of that before in my life.
You know what? Eat ass eater.
Where's the camera? Right here. What the
Dude, I'd
fuck?
rather eat the pizza rolls than my Chipotle.
Dude, there's one behind you, a big one. You didn't put that there, right?
What is this, casting couch? Pizza roll edition? Oh, fancy seeing you here. Yeah, I just really love pizza rolls.
We're playing on like the first day one patch too.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, you can go around it or something.
The Pharaoh's gonna be good again.
Yeah.
Apparently the Pharaoh got really bad and the Razorback got really good.
Same with HBK. You're not already good.
I didn't test it.
Yeah, the H3K was already good.
Is it the AI?
Yeah.
I call it the hat.
Nice. Why? Who here shoots with your R1 button?
Me.
Okay.
What's the what
Is there.
Well, R1?
You just played Flip.
R2.
Did somebody just say triggers or bumpers? I'm confused. Yeah, who shoots with their triggers?
I've been shooting with the triggers, bro.
I do. I shoot with the triggers.
I shoot with not supposed to.
There's
People on PlayStation shoot with their bumpers. Yeah,
No, it's default.
Dude, I can't play fucking Claw, man.
Of course, the battleground will be Breach. Game type, hard point. If you guys just joining us, this is the Totino's Invitational.
Now, you only need to watch the guy play, and you can see he's extremely happy to be back on a tryout game.
Yeah,
Yes.
oh, nice.
That's Scumpy, of course, rocking that Vespa.
They
Surely
need
not.
every single
They
second
need
here.
it all the time. Literally all of the
It
time.
needs to be perfect. You have one player out in the front door. Maybe another one is going to go in for the challenge, but that nade's going to be there, and that means he's going to get stopped right away, and that's
There we
going to do
go.
it, folks. GG, OpTic Gaming, take game one. Ensuring that his teammates can get control of that drone when he needs it. Oh, just straight disrespect in there. Oh, my goodness. Vicento, what are they putting your Wheaties today, boy? He's over here, superstar.
Water? I have kinetic as well, so I have like 9 bullets in alternate. If I see him.
What's your left over?
He's got water. I have kinetic on. Push him.
I can't see him.
Comes out on top with the kill, and that'll do it. OpTic moves on to the next
That's that
round.
kinetic armor.
So the first map of the tournament, our first LAN match together as a team, we played Breach Hardpoint. It's a pretty good map. We spawned up with a good spawn on it, and you know, we started off really good and we finished really strong. We played fairly well on the Hardpoint. We always had spawns. When we didn't, we broke it, and we worked well as a team. We lost the uplink, but clutched up in the S&D. The uplink it's not really a great uplink map. It's pretty one-sided. We could have played better though. They played pretty well on their good side. And then the S&D, we had never played S&D on that map as a team. I think we've played one S&D map together as a team. And we played pretty well. We kind of just, you know, we figured out where the bomb sites were and we're like, okay, we're going to go here, you're going to go here. Watch that. If you need help, ask for it. And that's what we did, and we ended up winning.
Could you do me a big favor? Can you go over to that booth and grab me an OG hoodie? Actually, don't even worry about it. I can easily do it. Don't do that.
Alright, stop being such a fucking diva. Just go get it yourself.
I'm gonna get it right now.
Fantastic.
here.
I'll see you in there.
I
still spawned here. I still spawned here.
Peggy's one shot. Winning time. Peggy's one shot right here.
5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Front jump.
5 seconds.
I have it.
Let's go, baby.
Look at this shit. Oh, damn, me and Damon twerked on this. Oh, they got bodies, bro. They got bodies.
OpTic Gaming playing it so methodical, picking complexity apart, leaving Nameless 1 versus 3. He's still yet to find his first kill in this game.
Yeah, he's hoping he can find something here, but he doesn't have a lot of time to work with now. He's looking for one right around the corner, and that's going to be Crimsix with an immediate pick. One more round for them, and they will move on to the final. Complexity, though, still is more than capable of coming back into this. My goodness, man. 10-2. He's got that War Machine now. He's just going to load it up. Oh! That sucks. Oh, man.
How you think it? Front eight. One drop on the base. He's still up there. He's still all the way away.
I'm lucky to be ran down.
I'm watching this on both sides. I'm watching this.
He's one shot. Seth, jump up and
Pre-fire.
Nice.
Ian, you're a fucking maniac, bro. What was that?
Yeah, he just got chewed. You see that?
Dude, Ian's a wild man. 4v2 on defense, he just runs up middle map. He was feeling himself.
Double warm.
Can you do this one too?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Before the game starts, we're do a mock pick and ban and find where the Pharaoh is.
Ban the Pharaoh. And I'm gonna use Razorback Rapid and M8 Rapid.
What's the map?
Combine first map.
Really? Let's just ban all the fucking subs.
Yeah, literally.
I'm down.
And just use the Kuda.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm so down.
That MR6 pistol, my goodness, look at him just absolutely roasting people here.
And he's so good at just controlling power positions with an assault rifle player. Like, he jumped on top of that wall, which is an angle I haven't seen that much. Like, he's so good at just understanding where players are coming. You see what I'm saying? Wherever he looks, there seems to be somebody there. That should be the game.
GG Rise Nation takes map number 1 in amazing fashion.
Ban the gun quick step to Pharaoh.
Let's see what's going to come out.
Ban XR2.
Yo, we should ban the sniper. OpTic likes to snipe.
Yeah, just playing so well.
I think he got spotted. I'm almost certain he got spotted. Finding one player above.
He comes there, pushing down. He pushed up. He's going to go behind you. And I have a pistol behind you.
He's way back. I'm planning.
Stay alive.
Don't even challenge him. Don't even challenge him.
I'm hanging from box.
Nice. I got
it. That's going to shut them down, and that will do it, folks. With 8 seconds on the clock, OpTic Gaming has won map number 3. Shout out to the Weevil, who made its dramatic appearance.
Yeah.
Looking
and they're
for this
all
player.
going to have to overextend through that train yard. I believe somebody on Rise is set up for that, but Classy does take down Karma. Karma had, I believe it was a Tempest out. So yeah, it should be a cap for Rise, and that was a beautiful play by them. They just took their time, got control of that base, and they pulled it out through that barn.
And I have to say, what a series we've had so far. What a way to close this out. So glad it went all the way to the last map, man. This is great. I'm so happy. Here we go, folks. Game number 5 in this best of 5. Folks, it has been an absolute pleasure to call the action here for you guys once again. Karma gets that kill, though. That's going to be huge for him. One thing I want to point out, too, is this Elcar pickup from Formal. Not going to do much on that one. As Karma's going to be the LMS can't stay up. Rise is going to get that first round win. And in commanding fashion as well. He's looking around. He's called him out. Can he do it? Can he win the round?
For the challenge, and all Karma has to do is run away. But he did get stunned. This is a huge play. He might be able to clutch this.
Oh,
Karma's
no,
just going to stay in the corner.
And he gets
the kill.
A 0.1 second kill for Karma. Well, let's see. It's going to be all down to Classic.
He just doesn't have enough time.
That's right. It's going to be a GG at this point. Tries to go for something, tries to get some kills, but it will conclude with a kill from behind from Karma. Picks it up, makes it 3-1. OpTic Gaming halfway to becoming the Totino's Invitational champions here, but Rise certainly not out of it yet. Looking for it. Classic's going to find one. Can't do much with it though. He has to stay alive.
He's wall running. Help me.
Lovely.
Find him at.
Slack is going to clutch it, and that is going to make it 3-3. Be in that spot.
Right.
You know, and Classic's going to find one. That's going to be Crim6, who can't quite stay alive on it, but Karma's still up, so
and Slack
never mind.
To get all of them, and Rise is one round away from taking
what
this.
What is going on here, people? Rise Nation.
And this all stemmed off of that 1v1 win from Octane.
They've won 5 in a row, I believe. No, 4 in a row.
4 in a row.
Never mind.
All right, let's go. 3 in a row. Yo, we can do this. They're all just camping at that main. I'm looking at it.
Got one behind me. Jumped under. AC, RAC.
Oh, I see one shot. Just lay there.
I'm not trying. Slack, he's got pistol. Does he have it now? No, I don't know, but he has it.
Behind us.
Nice. And OpTic fights right back, and it's going to be 5-4. Only one player left alive.
Slack, but he does have an Annihilator.
Can he do it? Is the question here. Is he going to come out and win this one? This is pretty scary. Got to get that bomb down. Slack's going to come around the corner. He's going to find one player. Fourth that round 11, and you called it.
One more round. Bro, my stomach fucking hurts.
Getting nervous.
Dude, that was so risky, man. If I that Annihilator up his last one, dude.
Player on B.
And then he does plot an Annihilator, so Slack does have an Annihilator.
Oh my goodness. If he gets with just one kill, if this player comes around to the doorway, goodbye.
Boom.
Oh man.
Huge first blood by Slack.
Great shot. Great shot. Slack now looking for the second. He has plenty of time left on that gun. So let's see if he can pick it.
Don't peek.
And Rise there.
Rise.
Oh,
he hits 2!
goodness.
And this is the power of the Annihilator. It's so clutch for these situations. But Karma does pick up Octane. Now it's a 2v3.
Huge play there for Karma to be able to get that. He's 12-7. You couldn't have asked for a better matchup from him. Who is focused right now? OpTic has to do something.
Yep.
And their play, as you could see on the screen, I'm not going to...
Stay alive. Play kills. In a hut. Top broken. You guys find your...
This is it. It's going to be over. Rise will be the winners later.
Shots that you just didn't expect, and that was Rise coming out on top.
A difference maker without a doubt, but no one in this matchup should be hanging their head low, because in those situations it all comes down to clutch situations.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good. Like that's fine. We don't like.
That's the first time you guys have played that map. So.
Whatever you guys didn't do was like the first.
Yeah.
Evac.
Dude, I got sniped twice.
I can't believe you got a kill with a
once.
sniper.
Dude, you got 2 kills with it.
It just sucks that we came back 2 rounds and that happened last round.
Yeah, right.
It wouldn't have been as bad if we lost 6-3, but just we got 2 rounds and then got Annihilator for the loss. That sucks.
That hard point, I know why we lose. We just die at the wrong time.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say.
Every time we die at the wrong time.
We always had it, and then we would just die at the bad times.
Like those last 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Or 10 seconds.
It was it wasn't just one of us.
It was always the last 10 seconds, 2 of us would die every time. We actually would have won first map if we didn't have fucking kudos, dude.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I felt like they fucking knew what the hell they were doing with kudos, dude. I was just like, oh my god.
You guys ready to go back though?
Yeah.